With two teams that specialize in offense.
Points, BA, points. I mean, these guys are going to go at each other, and we're just going to see who can get into the best flow in this game. Is it going to be the starters? Is it going to be somebody off the bench that comes in and really stabilizes what they're trying to do offensively? Somebody's got to get an advantage. So is it who's hot first? We're going to find out.
Here are the five for the Lakers. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the wing on the left. Fires the 3. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Hachimura with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Holmgren with a screen on James. Williams from long range. James with the rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Reeves. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Dort. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Hartenstein. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Takes a step back. Here's James. And the shot's good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like, BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy. Yeah, Hachimura flexing on the inside now.
The Thunder have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Hartenstein with a screen on Doncic. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Reeves outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 4. Down low. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Doncic. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Hachimura up top. Uncovered. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Hachimura's got his second basket of the game. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Dort outside. And he lays it up and in.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
The Lakers lead by 4. Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. With the floater. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From 17, and it's good. Off the back rim and in.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Los Angeles leading by just 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Vincent in at the point. Now here's Vincent. Outside Finney-Smith. Tipped away. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Vincent. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brent.
Really impressive BA in his first year to shoot over 40% from 3. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his #1 attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. And it's Connect with a rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Vincent. He's scoreless. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Wiggins with a screen on Reeves. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Now here's Hachimura. From deep, here's Doncic. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Outside, Williams. There's 1:47 left in the first half of this one. Shoots. Nails the wide open jumper.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision making.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Finney-Smith with it. Pass to Reeves. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with it. Now here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Reeves. Reeves brings a double. From deep, Holmgren. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. The 3, James. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Finney-Smith. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Williams misses.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And James throws it down.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Doncic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Oklahoma City ahead, up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Reeves following the bucket by the Thunder. Here's Hachimura. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 15-footer tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
And Hachimura at 6'8", no problem for him to get up.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Whoa, some artistry there from Doncic.
This is Doncic's pure shooting ability in action, making it look easy with that nice floater.
Holmgren with it. 6 points for him. Hartenstein with a screen on Hachimura. And that one's good. Holmgren. And here's Doncic. On the wing, Reeves. Five on the clock. Puts one up from 19. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. Thunder leading by 4. Outside, Williams. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
James outside. Back to Doncic. Unloads. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
And there's nowhere on the floor where Holmgren can't do damage. He's put a ton of pressure on the D with his jump shot.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. For 3, James from distance. Easy work.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Williams from long range. James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Lakers.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Dort for 3. Sinks it from distance. So Dort's gotten his second bucket.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's James. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3 from Holmgren. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Thunder leading by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Connect is out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 5. Now here's Wallace. Caruso outside. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Caruso's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
James deciding where to go with it. Here's Finney-Smith. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Now here's Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And there's a pick from deep. Holmgren. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
James attacking. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Hachimura's checked in for Finney-Smith.
At the line for the Lakers.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder, leading by 5. Outside, Williams. To the inside. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist by Holmgren.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
James passes to Doncic. The Luka three. Money.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at that. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
And that three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron. Just too much to handle inside.
Wow, and there's a reason LeBron has the ball in his hands, so capable in those moments.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hachimura going inside, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And Hachimura ready to deliver for his team.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
James against Williams. Reeves up top over Dort. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Williams passes to Holmgren. Dort outside. To the left wing. To the middle. And so they foul intentionally.
Jackson Hayes. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one. And that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
And he ends up making the second. And that brings him within 5.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. 29 seconds left in the final quarter. Five-second differential between the shot clock.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Who else but LeBron could pull that off? Keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Lugens Dort is the guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and teammates love what he brings to the court.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Money from deep.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
At the line for 2.
And he's unable to get the second one. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. James inside. Dort defending. Money.
LeBron does so many things so very well, including handling the ball and getting to where he wants to go.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Oh, the trifecta!
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth. Hachimura outside. Yes! And that one brings them within one.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. That was the
Basketball purist and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Curry way outside, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Green with the block. Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Butler. Now here's Green. Guarded by Fox. Fader on the way. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
An unconventional shot, no doubt, but it works. Green showing he has the touch to hurt you from there.
And here is Vassell. That's a two from Barnes. And Curry pulls it down.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Spurs. 6 to shoot. Podziemski finds Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shot by Podziemski, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Castle. Fox feeling it out a bit. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
And how about that stick-to-itiveness from Fox there? Just a great attitude. He really excels at driving inside and kind of just bouncing off defenders.
Outside Butler. For the three. That shot off. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Pass to Podziemski. Some nice passing by Golden State. And again, it's the Warriors missing. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Curry against Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. The wide open look here for Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And he banks in the layup. Wembanyama has got his third basket of the night. And so it's San Antonio with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Kelvin Johnson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Champagnie in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Fox following the basket by Stephen Curry. Johnson down low, defended by Kuminga. Here's Champagnie, pass to Paul. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors trail by 4. Healed outside. Here's Kuminga. Payton finds Jackson Davis. And Paul over to help. Healed outside. Over Paul. They kick out to Hield. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
Outside, Fox. And another basket for San Antonio.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Curry. Hield with it. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Here we are still seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Pito Turkoglu, who was a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Here's Podziemski. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Outside Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Barnes outside. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. Here's Fox. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Kuminga. Moody comes in for Gary Payton. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Chris Paul subbed in for Fox. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
And here is Butler. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Butler. Good D by Barnes.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Castle. He has yet to score. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
And here is Butler, and he converts the layup. Butler's got his first points of the night. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the 5. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Fox against Curry. Fox goes in.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
And it's Butler missing.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where you're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Curry, laser-guided shot from deep range.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Pass to Vassell. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Butler. Here's Vassell. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Barnes outside. Inside from short range. Castle misses. Warriors trail by 4. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Curry passes to Moody. Butler on the way. Uncovered. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Butler's got 6.
And Butler, someone you got to stay with in that pick and roll. All he needs is a little space, and he is ready to fire.
Here's Fox. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Outside Butler. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Payton, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Spurs also with the sub. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Vassell. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Butler. There's a minute left to play in the third. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Barnes looking around. Now Sohan. Fox with it. Guarded by Curry. And Fox gets it to go. 17 points in the game.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Payton outside. Now Podziemski. Still yet to score. And here's Green outside. Connects from 3-point range.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates.
Curry against Fox. Green with the block. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's San Antonio up by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for San Antonio, Chris Paul is out there with Fox. Then there's Keldon Johnson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. Curry dishes to Payton. Curry is inside. Defended by Paul. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Pass to Butler to tie it up. From deep, Jimmy Butler!
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. When we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Pass to Green. Curry on the wing. Spins. A rebound by the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, Fox. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Curry getting it done inside.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Fox with it. Now Green defending. Count that one. Fox has got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Curry looking around. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Fox against Curry. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 15 points in just the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on the comeback.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
47 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Fox. Vassell outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Fox. Pass to Vassell. A three-pointer, no good. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
To tie it up. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalties.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Moses Moody. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they need a 3 to top. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbound, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is underestimated strength.
Outside Edwards. Back to Randle. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The relentlessness of Randle, R² taking on all comers.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Now here's Gobert. Conley, a screen on Thompson. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Oh, a really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
And here's Minnesota now. 4-point game. Clark with Minnesota being a major player in the West now. Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
And it's Irving missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Randle outside. Washington against Conley. Thompson with a steal. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
Now here's Gafford. Here's Davis. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Love the readiness of AD. He's already prepared himself to shoot before receiving the ball.
Randle finds McDaniels. Randle a screen on Washington. McDaniels from long range. Knocks down the long J.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
McDaniels against Washington. The 3 from Thompson. Connects from downtown.
Love the response from Thompson there. You knew it was going to be about payback for him.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randle. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. He drops it from range. Randle's got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Davis. To the paint. And the dunk by Gafford.
How about this? AD making the pass out of the pick and roll. That's a rare occasion because usually he's finishing.
Randle deciding where to go with it. And that one's good. He has 7. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 1. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Najee Marshall is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Here's Irving, following the score by Minnesota. Here's Lively, and a slam dunk by Lively.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
They shoot again. And it's laid up and in by Irving. Irving's got 6.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Minnesota. And the shot's good by Irving. 11 points in the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Now here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Out to DiVincenzo. Over Thompson. And DiVincenzo with a basket. On the assist by McDaniels.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Thompson. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's Dallas scoring again. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Randall outside. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Outside Davis. And here's Thompson for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Randall can't hit. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Conley against Williams. Pass to Davis. Washington outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Mavericks ahead, up 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Now here's Randle. 9 points in the game. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Here's Irving. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Davis. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Surprised the defense that time. They dared Davis to take that shot, and now they pay the price.
Randle outside. 90 seconds into the second half now. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. Tries a 10-footer. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Edwards got 16 points now.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Washington passes to Irving. Up and over Conley. Ooh, it's Kyrie Irving with a sensational play. 16 points for him.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. The defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 16. Oh, Edwards, money on the triple.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Pass to McDaniels. Takes the 3. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by McDaniels. And now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead. Dallas has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Now here's Irving. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. And Williams is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Davis. He's got 5.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the second free throw. The Timberwolves lead by 3. And here's Edwards outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Marshall. No points so far. Count it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randle. Right side, Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Williams. Shot left block. Buried.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. On the new
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Edwards out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. The three. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Marshall can't hit.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Now here's Edwards. Williams defending. Shot is good by Edwards.
Assisted.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Williams on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Pass to Christie. They set a pick. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. To tie it up. Dallas no good that time either. Minnesota leading by 3. Right side Edwards. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
Here's Marshall. 2 points. That one goes.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Williams. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Garza. Randall comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Edwards. Gafford grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Down low. Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And the layup is good. Conley's got his first points in this one.
Nice hustle from Conley that time. When the break is available, he really gets after it.
Irving against Conley. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Here's Edwards. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Irving against Conley. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Irving goes in, and Gobert with a block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Irving's got them falling right now, that's for sure.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burns.
Oh! What a hammer! Oh, man!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, and a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Kyrie Irving, second personal foul. 14 foul.
First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Outside Davis. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Richard, look no further than these two teams in front of us.
I'm expecting a fun one here tonight, Kevin. Definitely not for the faint of heart. These teams love to get out and run.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. Now Barnes. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Fox against Doncic. And Fox gets it to go.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
James outside. Here's Hachimura. LeBron right side. And the rejection by Wembanyama. A pass to Fox. First quarter, just over a minute played. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And here is Fox after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Hayes. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Vassell was screen on Doncic. Here's Fox. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Cadet comes in for Austin Reeves. Spurs also with the sub. Paul's checked in. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Wembanyama high post. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Wembanyama has got 5.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Pass to James. Shoots over Vassell. James, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Barnes. Scoreless thus far. Here's Castle. Here's Vassell. Sinks the three-pointer.
He's been working on his shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
Now Doncic. 6 points for him. There's the 3. The shot that time not on target. And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Keldon Johnson. Paul out there with Fox. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward position.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
And the Spurs with possession after the basket by Los Angeles. Stolen by Reeves. And it's the Lakers on the break. Johnson over to help. from downtown, and it's Austin Reeves with the three. Reeves has got 5 points in the quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Lakers with some changes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's LeBron in for Connect. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Paul. Now, here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. An easy 2 points on the layup.
What physicality from Johnson down low, throwing his weight around and getting past the contact.
Outside, James. Back to Reeves. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of it.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Vincent. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Fox passes to Sohan. Here's Castle. Over Reeves. Buried from 15 feet out. 1:29 left in the first half of the game. I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade. Who's even played point guard at time. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
Goodwin's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent. The Spurs also changing it up. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for De'Aaron Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
What determination from Doncic pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
All free throws good from Doncic. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Here's Doncic after the basket by San Antonio, and he comes up with the deuce.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Ball outside, out to the wing, down low. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
James outside. Over Barnes. LeBron going to work inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Wembanyama outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
For San Antonio, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Wembanyama at the line for 1.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Doncic fires from way outside. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers on top, up by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Your attention to center court. And fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That's going to send LeBron James to the line. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. RJ last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's one-on-one. What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Now here's Barnes. Still scoreless. Fox, no good. And here is Doncic. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Hayes throws it down.
Man, you got to respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Wembanyama with it. Covered by Hayes. Vassell outside. Lays it up off the glass. 7 points for Devin Vassell.
That's a strong move by Vassell. He plays with more power than I think you actually realize.
Doncic outside. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Counted good. Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Wembanyama with the bounce pass. Vassell with it. 7 points in the game. Over LeBron. To the wing right side. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. They get the rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
Lakers leading by 4. Doncic outside. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Reeves. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Richard last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. And the Spurs with possession after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Jackhammers it in.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Doncic feeling it out. Nice move. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
It's tipped. Here's Castle. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers lead by 6. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
All right, fans.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point game. On the court right now for the Spurs. Chris Paul is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Champagnie. Oh, epic move by LeBron.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Now here's Paul to the paint. Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Finney Smith, and the 3 ball is good. Finney Smith's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Paul passes to Sohan. Count that bucket.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute play. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Laker girls.
Los Angeles with some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys,
thank you, David.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Here's Fox, and another basket for San Antonio.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Here's Doncic, and the slam by Doncic.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Doncic against Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
A nice shot by Doncic.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Fox against Doncic. A floater, and there's the nice layup by Fox. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
James sets the screen for Reeves. To the inside. Doncic outside. Pass to Reeves. Clock at 6. The tray. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Back to Doncic. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. His three-pointers off the mark. So it's the Spurs now, trailing here by 8. They get it back. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Outside, Fox. Vassell outside. Launches a three. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
What a shot by Vassell. That man is a competitor.
First personal foul. Second team.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And San Antonio has possession. Fox. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
For the Lakers, Austin Reeves.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And Barnes has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he can close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Hayes.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the five-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Now here's Green. Outside Pajemski. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Randle. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That is a stone-cold three by the Ant-Man.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, BA, when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man. There is something special about the competitive spirit of Draymond Green. You make a three, I'm coming right back with one of my own.
Outside McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. Fires for three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Curry. Launches it from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Edwards. 1:36 left in the opening quarter. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler taking his time here over Edwards. A nice shot by Butler.
Well, you love any possession that ends in the paint, especially if the ball is in the hands of Jimmy Butler.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. Payton's checked in for Podziemski. And Hield is subbed in for Stephen Curry. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Now here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Here's Butler. Outside Hield. Takes it inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
The defense must guard the first move, and Buddy Hield has them committed on that pump fake.
And so he makes both from the line. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And here are the Warriors now, following the score by Minnesota. Hield fires from way outside. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Here is DiVincenzo. Inside. Here's Randle. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Reed, a screen on Hield. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Edwards has got 8.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
On the wing, Curry. DiVincenzo covering. Curry against DiVincenzo. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
Hield against Edwards. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Minnesota leading by 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. And stolen by Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Miller on the wing. He's watched by Kuminga. DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. From the arc. And DiVincenzo with the basket on the assist by Edwards.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Get ready, everyone. You see it.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And Podziemski subbed in for Hield. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Conley. Randle outside for 3. Hauled in by Curry. Butler on the wing. 1:07 left in the second period. Will it go? Oh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
Now you can see that the ability for Jimmy Butler to put it on the deck will keep your defender off balance. That opens up the space for his three-point shot.
Outside Conley. Over Moody. Can't knock it down from the right block. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. 7-point differential. Butler right to the heart.
Well, listen, we know that Butler possesses this ability. Break down off the dribble, defender just left hanging.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels with it. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Timberwolves lead by 7. Now Curry. From deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Minnesota. They lead by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan. Half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And, you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Edwards. 12 points for him. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Minnesota. Moody from outside. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Randle outside, launches a 3. The rebound by Moody. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. That's tipped, stolen by Conley. In transition, here they come. Here's Edwards. Yes, and the foul.
Defensive foul.
It goes on Brandon Pajemski.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
Minnesota is shooting their first free throw of the game here.
At the line for 1.
What's up?
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Back to Pajemski. Green with a screen on Edwards. The shot by Pajemski, no good. Minnesota leading by 3. There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, BA, because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan. Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Curry from deep three-point land. And again, no good by Golden State. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Randle outside. Conley against Curry. Edwards for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Pajemski. Pass to Curry. To stop the run. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
You see the instincts of Curry on the interior. Defenders might be lurking. This guy too good.
Randle finds Edwards. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Picked by Gobert. 4-3. The kick out to Edwards. Edwards on target.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Curry with it. 10 points for him. Green with a screen on Randle. Butler against Randle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. Payton's checked in for Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry.
Simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
And Edwards slams it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And again, no good by Golden State. And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Looney in at the 5. That's the Warriors 5. Reed, good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Offensive board.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Kuminga down low, guarded by Edwards. Nice shot by Kuminga.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Pass to Minot from downtown. Knocks it down from distance. Minot's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Green's checked in for Looney. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He encouraged his guys to not hold back, saying, we can do this, but it's on us. We've got to go out there and be aggressive. So that's the plan coming out of the huddle. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. McDaniels. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Shot is good by Curry.
Well, we know Steph Curry has a ton of fun on the court because he can score from virtually anywhere. But that floater is a must-have tool in the toolbox.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Edwards looking it over. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Warriors trail by 12. Outside Curry. Outside Podziemski. Green with a screen on Edwards. Podziemski's shot is good.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Edwards. A minute 22 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Randall. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Conley. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
The Timberwolves lead by 9. Conley passes to Edwards. Randall on the screen. Now here's Edwards, defended by Pajemski. From deep, Conley drains the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Basket counts.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Well, from long range or from point-blank range, Steph Curry is a marksman.
First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Curry. And so Curry nails both of them. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance.
Great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Holmgren. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Barnes. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And yes, it's good.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Here's Castle. Back to Fox. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. It's Gilgeous-Alexander at the elbow. Back to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Fox. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Wembanyama. Vassell sends a screen for Fox. That one's not going to go.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Mason Wallace. He's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Fox. Paul passes to Barnes. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Vassell offline with his 3. The Thunder leading by 4. Now Holmgren. Williams scanning the floor. Takes a three. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist from Williams. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game. Here's Vassell. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Now, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Now here's Holmgren. 7 points in the game. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Williams with a clean look. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Wembanyama, a screen on Wallace. To the middle. Dort grabs the miss.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Paul. Keldon Johnson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 slot. De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. And think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple of years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there.
Now, here's Fox. And the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got 4 this quarter.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Down low. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Fox.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Paul.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Johnson outside. Rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win. and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game pulling in the right direction. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Spurs, Wembanyama, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Paul subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Wembanyama against Hartenstein. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
It is going to be hard to get a hand to Wembanyama's shots on the inside. Great instincts and just too much length.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. The shot's good. Holmgren's got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Paul with the screen for Vassell. Good on the triple. Vassell's got 5.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with the screen on Barnes. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Paul outside. Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Hartenstein. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Barnes.
This is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
And so that brings the first half. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox. I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Dort passes to Williams. Inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 8. And it's Fox Fox with the jam.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Now here's Holmgren. Screen by Hartenstein. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA from way out there, knocking down the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Vassell outside. Barnes outside. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Wembanyama, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio.
You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
And that one's good, Barnes.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Caruso, a screen on Fox. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Spurs trail by 12. Pass to Sohan. Goes up on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. And the slam by Williams.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Fox. 10 points for him. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Fox gets it to go. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for San Antonio, Sohan is out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Fox. The 3. Rebound by Williams. Higgins outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Sohan. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got his first points in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Williams a screen on Paul. To the paint. And Williams throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. They said to the team, I know you guys are tired, but let's end this game strong. Let's get the win. Big last stretch here, guys.
Thank you, David. The first one falls.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Holmgren wide open. Off target with his three. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 11.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. The quick release off the catch and shoot.
Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Man, that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on Williams. He was all alone on that.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Shoots over Fox. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander in traffic uses that athleticism.
Here's Fox. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 10. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. Connects from three-point range.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Buries it from three-point range.
De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Thunder.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Well, you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Castle's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry,
Cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ant are the one and the two. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the three. Pass to Conley. Over Doncic. Outside for Randle. There's the three. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randall can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
James passes to Hachimura. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Back to Hachimura. And there's James from the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. And so it's the Lakers with it, following the score by Minnesota. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Minnesota ball.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Edwards. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura, pass to Reeves. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. The Lakers making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in.
Now into the lineup.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's McDaniels. Randall outside. Fires from deep. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Back to Doncic. A minute 31 left now in the first quarter. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
Conley finds McDaniels. Now Gobert. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Doncic. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Reeves. Pass to Hayes. 6 to shoot. Is James on the wing. From behind the arc. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. Let's go with a 3. Buries it from 3.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Now Edwards. Launches it. He drops it from range. Edwards has got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And at the end of 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. We've got Naz Reid. Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Miller, and it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward. Now here's Vincent. Can't get it to fall.
That's a rarity for him, especially against a soft defense.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Over Reeves. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. He's got 9.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
And stand while Edwards has pushed back. It hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well.
Oh, a sensational slam by Ant.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
And again, the Lakers, no good. And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Reed, a screen on Reeves. And here's Edwards outside. Hachimura with a rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Vincent outside, beyond the arc. And Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Reed. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Reed's got his first 2 points.
A phenomenal floor general. Conley is gifted at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Pass to Reeves. Hachimura from long range gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Finney Smith. Connect comes in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Randall, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Anthony Edwards. Gobert gets the bucket.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
James outside. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Right side Conley. Count that bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Back to Doncic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
That's good from Doncic.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Out to the right wing. Randall against Hachimura. Fires it from 18. Kept alive by Minnesota. Picked by Gobert. Here's DiVincenzo. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. With 1 on the clock. The shot no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. Back to Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you. Edwards looking it over. Back to Randall. Picked by Gobert. Hachimura against Randall. Misses the layup.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. To the inside. Oh, look at Luka taking the contact and finishing strong.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And it's Doncic missing. And so Randall will bring it up for the T-Wolves. The lead is 2. Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And here's Hachimura. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Again, Doncic missing. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Conley with the ball. Randall inside. Hachimura covering. Randall, good. Randall's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
To halt the run. In the paint, Luka!
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Pass to Randall. Outside Conley. McDaniels from long range. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 5. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Very pretty alley-oop.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. And here's Edwards. 16 points for him. Edwards with some muscle.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. exactly when his team needs it.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's Minnesota. They lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Nas Reed out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Edwards. And it's Garza in at the 5. On target from range.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
It's James on the wing. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
James can't get it to go. The Timberwolves lead by 4. To the middle. Here's Garza. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Garza's got his first basket.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Randall comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Doncic outside. Pass to James. Now Hayes. Now Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. James outside. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Outside Conley. Randall, pass to McDaniels. Cook it, and it's Randall with the assist.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Pass to Hayes. Doncic against Conley. Hayes with a screen. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Randall outside. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Hayes with a screen on McDaniels. For 3, James nails it from 3. James has got 9 points now in the second half.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That one goes in. And now it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Reeves. And here's Edwards outside. Rebound, the Lakers. Hachimura outside. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.
Plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic, and it's Porter in at the 3. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Moody the pass to Butler. Nailed from three-point land.
Shooting with great confidence, Butler fires immediately off the catch.
Pass to Brown. Jokic high post. Over Green. And Jokic gets it to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
Here's Curry. Michael Porter making his last shot. Green with a screen on Murray. Curry's shot is off. Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Brown. Jokic against Curry. And there it is for him.
I have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Now here's Curry. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Here's Porter. Podziemski grabs the board.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pocket 6. And another 3 for Golden State.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in two-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last in three-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Moody. Payton, he's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. And then for Denver, Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Christian Brown. Now, Jokic, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Jokic passes to Murray. Now Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Shot by Gordon, wide open. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
Butler with the ball. And it's Butler with the jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. Curry to the rim. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
Saric just screen on Curry. Westbrook passes to Saric. Bucket is good. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Knocks it loose. Now here's Kuminga. Payton outside. There's the pick. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Green's checked in for Golden State. Podziemski's coming in for Hield. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Right side Westbrook, and there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, And sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Here's Westbrook. The Nuggets with another miss. Golden State's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight.
2 minutes.
Hield outside. Lets it go from deep. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Hield. Curry's got 8 points.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Yep, that one goes in there. Porter's got 4 this quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
And here is Murray. Scoreless thus far. 4 on the clock. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Murray using the mid-range, an effective shot for a good penetrator like Jamal. He's a natural scorer.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Westbrook. In the corner, it's Hield. Green with a screen for Hield. Pass to Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
And the Warriors with some changes. Butler comes in for Payton. Moody subbed in for Curry. Jokic has checked in for Denver. Aaron Gordon comes in for Russell Westbrook. He gets it in there. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Here's Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
The Nuggets trail by 4.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Pass to Jokic. Over Green. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jokic has got 8 points. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. The Warriors on top, up 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He just loved the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, the forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Murray, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Pass to Brown. Porter dishes to Gordon. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors leading by 8. Now Green, he's covered by Murray. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
These kinds of buckets are what get Green hyped up. He takes a lot of pride and pleasure in cooking the defense.
First personal foul.
Denver calls timeout.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. 11-point game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Pass to Murray. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Brown. No good on the three. And here is Butler. Butler with the bucket down low.
Butler challenges the opposing team everywhere on the court. Never afraid of any situation. He'll battle you down low.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. To the middle. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Gordon for three. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, Gordon is still working on his jump shot, but he's already showing nice strides and having it be a huge part of his offensive game.
Three-pointer, Butler. Rebound by the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Podziemski with it. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Podziemski's got 6 points. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Gordon. Outside, Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Green. Curry is inside. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Plays Jackson Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the small forward. Warriors leading by 7. Hield outside. Here's Jackson Davis. Payton right side. Outside Curry. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Murray. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Cannot let Murray get comfortable with that jump shot, guys. I mean, his stroke is as pure as it gets.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Different look here for the Warriors. Green is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Heel. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic, he's checked in for Saric. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And Porter subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Back to Curry for three. Porter pulls it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Launches it. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Back to Curry. A 3-ball. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Jokic draws the double. The kick out to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Free throw line jump shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Back to Murray. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big time shot there.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Pass to Pajemski. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout called. Nuggets. 50 seconds left in the 4th. Jokic passes to Porter. Buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Porter Jr., what a clutch shot. Stepping up when they needed him to.
Here's Curry. It falls.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Murray kicks to Jokic. Down low. Porter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Curry looking it over from 12 feet out. Got it.
You see why they trust Curry. I mean, give him the rock and let him make a play.
Timeout called. Nuggets. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And here's Jokic outside. He's off from 3.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for them.
One of the best fans in the NBA. Let me hear you.
7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator on a few of those free throws.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Gordon for three. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up. Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our